In this video, I'm going to show you how to make 10 times the amount of revenue, the amount of sales from each subscriber on an OnlyFans account. And it all comes down to this. So in this, I've composed a few different ways to finish up a sexting session with a guy. By sexting session, I mean you've been sexting with him, and he has spent a lot of money. He has brought at least 3 PPVs from you. I'll consider that a session. If he just brought one, well, you could do that anyway by mass PPVs. You could just send out random ones. You could just suddenly sell him something on the spot, just randomly pique his curiosity and sell him something on the spot. That's not what I mean. I mean a whole session where he's brought at least 3 PPVs. The main thing people do to fuck it up is after a guy has spent a bit of money, he'll finish up the session, and then you or the guy or the model or whatever, whoever you're managing or your VAs, they'll just ghost the person on the other end. He'll finish up, he'll do his thing, he's spent all his money, and then you just straight up ghost them. Then 9 times out of 10, they're going to churn because they feel used. If you don't know what churn means, you should start off by learning that and then come back and watch this video. But 9 out of 10 of them are going to churn when they just feel used up at the end of a sexting session. So here, I started composing a few different ways just to end it. I wrote this so that I could pass it on to my VAs, onto my chatters, because I learned how to chat myself. I was in the trenches. When I first started my agency, I didn't have enough money to employ VAs, and nor should you. You shouldn't throw money around. If you're coming into this with money, don't throw money around. It's important you get in the trenches and learn it yourself. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to build shit like this to train people to take over. If you come in this with money, throw it around and start hiring people before you even know what to do, where you're going to go south right quick and you're going to fuck it up. So when I first started, I didn't have money, and so I had to do everything myself. Then when I got to a stage where I actually started making money, then I started hiring VAs to chat for me. And I had all of this material to pass on to them. So if you're wondering how I got this, that's how I got it. So let's go over them, eh? No, I'm not going to read them out, you savages. So in this top one here, this is referring to when the guy will say something like, thanks for that, which is a little weird, but yeah, at the end, when he's, done, he'll say thanks for that, and then you just say thanks, that's what I'm here for. Most guys, I would say 99% of guys, maybe 100% of them, will want you, who is the girl, remember, doing it along with them. So this is what this is referring to. So obviously you got to play along to keep them excited, because the guy gets excited knowing that the girl is doing this on the other end at the same time. And then he gonna start saying some weird shit. If you're a guy watching this, you know what we're talking about. If you're a girl watching this, girls, we get a little weird, and for some reason, 99% of us like being called daddy, so that's why this is daddy. So, did you come, daddy? You're just making sure. This is also gauging whether you could try and sell them another PPV or not, because otherwise after they've come, that's it, they sober up, so to speak, and then you can't sell them anymore. So that's kind of what this is gauging here. And then these are just some derogatory things you can say at the end after he has come. So like, oh, if I'm just there to clean it up, that's if they like derogatory stuff, if they like seeing a girl degrading herself. That's kind of what that is. And then this one here is if they're saying something like, good girl, that's my girl, blah, 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 weird shit. I don't know if this video is going to last on YouTube, but you know what I mean. So point is, what we're doing here is we're still looking after him after he's spent his money, when he's about to come. Sounds weird saying that, but when he's about to come, he's spent all his money. What this is doing here is still using the same amount of enthusiasm, even though he's not spending anymore. When it's about to draw to a close and you've got money off him, you should have got a lot of money off him if you know what you're doing. If you don't, I suggest you go watch all my videos and learn how to make a lot of money off someone. But this is assuming you've got a lot of money off him during a session. So these are just a few different things you can say depending on how he finishes up, just to still give him the same enthusiasm, play along, and then make sure that he is surely done. Now, what some guys are going to do is they're actually just going to ghost you. I noticed this with about 7 out of 10 guys, which is straight up ghost you. They'll come and then they just won't reply. Now that's even better, because then you don't need to go through this whole spiel pretending to care and all that stuff. They just straight up ghost you. And then they're going to message you again. So that's cool. Those guys just like to get down to business. They don't care. They just want to do their thing. So, but you'll get a few guys that want to talk after and say thank you, which is weird, and just then get you to make sure you're okay and make sure you're having fun too. And this is playing along, just concluding it. So I would suggest you make a little list like this, add some other things as well. Not everyone likes being called daddy, but a lot of us do. And I'd suggest you make a list like this as well, add some more things to it, and then give it to your chatters or girls. If you're watching, I would compose a list like this, because remember, this is a business. So I would be documenting all this stuff like this. And then when it comes time to outsource, when you grow big and strong and you can start hiring chatters, then you'll have this all documented here. But if you've been chatting yourself, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is, don't just ghost the guy and be a dick when he stops paying, or when you know he's done and you've done your job. Don't straight up ghost him and be a dick. Continue to make him feel good right up until you stop talking to each other for the night, because then he's going to come back. And that is what all this is trying to do. So that's it. Just dropping another gem for you guys, if it's not already obvious, but some of you don't know shit. And some of you like to just throw money around, hire people, and then you don't know what's going on either. So that's what I'm here for. So yeah, now before we go, I just want to announce I am releasing a Discord. So I have a lot of people asking me. I talk a lot in my videos about this forum that I got, and it's fucking badass, dope forum with about 1,700 members on it. It is fucking sick and has everything you need to know. But what it's missing is the networking aspect. So I will be dropping a Discord on the 1st of December. So if you want to be on the waitlist, there is a link below. Click that link, you'll join my Telegram waitlist, and then you'll be the first to know when it goes live. Why do you care about the waitlist? Because it will be starting off at 29 bucks a month. When I first launched Empire, it was 29 bucks a month. Then it went up to 49, then it went up to 79, then 99, then 149, then 199. Now it is 249. And for all those people who waited around, they had to pay for that. So if you want to get in at the beginning stages and you want to get in as soon as it launches, I'll suggest you join the waitlist, because then you'll be only paying $29 a month for everything I have to offer. I'm telling you right now, the TikTok trends and the free model leads I give away are fucking worth more than that by a mile. Not to mention all the other shit and all the other gems and all the other sauce that I'll be dropping in there. So that's it. If you like the video, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, join that waitlist below, and I'll see you on another video.